Okay guys, time to go deep down the rabbit hole because we have to do it. We have to actually investigate the truth, and the only way to do it is to erase everything we have been brainwashed and look at things from a different light. I present you geology, which is actually most likely just petrified biology. These are images of markets where they sell like salt stones and all different types of precious stone and semi-precious stones. They freaking look like what? Petrified meat of petrified giants. Okay, I mean, it's pretty obvious, you can tell. It's literally like you have the layer of fat, you have the layer of the meat, you have it just everything, the layer of the skin on the top. Everything looks like it's literally a petrified giant piece of meat. I mean, just look at it. It's so obvious that this is, of course, is being burnt at the top. I mean, wow, just incredible, isn't it? I mean, I have more photos to show you. Don't you worry, because this is just one example. But does this actually tell you that it's just a stone just because of some materials? No, guys. This is quite obvious that this is effectively petrified meat. Look at this, guys. I will show you more photos. These are, for example, some of the salt mines. As you can see there, the stone itself, it feels like you are literally inside the belly of a giant. Look at this one once more, like you're inside their body, their organism effectively, and you are trespassing through the body of a petrified giant, the petrified titan. And this links to the fact that, as you guys know, there are people who suggest, and I also see that many of them are, some of the mountains look like literally petrified giants, and we've seen that in the past in our videos. So again, this should not surprise anyone, because what we are seeing here, guys, is pretty damn crazy and amazing. Just look at the detail of that, right? It's just crazy, right? Now, what do you make of it? Do you believe that this is effectively also petrified meat, or do you just think that this is just a coincidence of nature because this looks so similar to effectively the body and the skin and the meat of a giant? I mean, obviously you are the last one to judge. This video is not to convince anyone, guys, whatsoever. This is to show you guys the potential truth, what it has been hiding behind the scenes all this time, because sometimes you cannot see things by your own unless someone literally points it out to you point blank in your face. Same thing happens with this. This is the Marble Beach in USA, or the Bowling Beach, because we have here some crazy huge massive stones which are on the beach, and they just look so bizarre. This is how they look like. It's just intense. I mean, they almost look like what? Like capsules. They look like capsules which inside could contain organisms, could contain seeds, could contain information. Who knows? They've never been opened, but they just look very artificial from my point of view. The shape of it and the way they're ordered, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, you wouldn't have on the beach a bunch of stones which are so nicely ordered, like almost like symmetrically, as you can see here. It just looks very bizarre. It's almost like, I know, someone is trying to send us a message, someone is trying to tell us that this is a hidden message left for the current humanity of the present. I don't know, guys. This is at least what tells me this is very bizarre, very suspicious. But most of all, remember, and I just need to finish this video with this, because this is exactly one of the most important parts of this video. Just don't take anything for granted. Everything that you've been shown could be literally a manipulation of events of the past, of things that make common sense, but of course they've changed it, so your perception of it completely changes. And as always, guys, that's it for this video. It's not about convincing anyone. It's not about trying to make you believe this. It's just about opening your third eye and making you think in a way which was before maybe calcified, because your pineal gland has been calcified for a long time. Many people have this problem, and you are just not able to see the reality from a completely different angle. But hopefully with this video you can see it and potentially identify something quite incredible. Just maybe, guys, what we see in many stones and mountains is literally the petrified remains of the ancient titans, the Nephilim, the descendants of the Nephilim, okay, or the descendants of the fallen angels. Who knows? who could be people from the past as they are mentioned, for example, in the Bible, in the book of Enoch, and in many other places. Giants which were effectively populating this earth, titans which were literally killing people like crazy because they had such a huge appetite, and then with time they disappeared in oblivion, but their remains still stay with us even to this day and age. Guys, that's it for today's video. As always, I shall see you later in the next upload.